September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah, Phoenix, look!
Oh, look at that. Why are you here? Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story.
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty, or make that my policy.
Edgeworth. You changed.
Phoenix? You know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not...
I'll be defending myself.
Terrible idea, man.
What?
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why did the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a very busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I love his little bow. It's so condescending.
Yeah.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand.
Okay, great.
Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage?
What?
I was so glittery.
Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name.
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corps. Did you know the victim was Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know?
That's how court proceedings work, sir.
Right. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like this? Why do I feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Dude.
I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Wait, I'm not gonna die.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
That's a new picture. You haven't seen that one before.
Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, I'm reading to you, some papers by the window. And I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. White. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Good. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Do we have any times? No. Don't do that. Okay. Went to the side, surprised to turn to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, expecting a man in that with long hair. She did have long hair. Needless to say, the man was the name's lawyer. One, she two is surprised, of course.
So this is the one thing that we have anything to say about. So we need to know which way he says she ran.
Yeah.
Because we know which way May says she ran.
Right.
So that's the only thing we looked up on here. We do have to wait for him to say something.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Dots to the right. Okay. And then this crest. I think when he says we'll show evidence. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure?
Oh my gosh, dude.
As you know, I am always absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Okay.
The victim ran to the left and you gave chase.
Now I'm gonna present the thing.
I doubt that.
Yep. Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Oh, it's simple. You've misheard her.
No, I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left.
Because he was the murderer.
Right. Oh yeah, because so he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right, yeah. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law offices of Fan Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Right over here. Yep, you're standing right here.
Obviously.
Take that. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Yes. Correct, Edward. Good job. Would you like a gold star?
Right, that's exactly what we said, yep. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed. They do seem a bit far-fetched.
Oh, come on.
Ho ho! You provide with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.